out there tonight, especially early, I guess?
We didn't get off to a great start offensively. We got a lot of great looks, and the ball wasn't going in. And when the ball's not going in, you gotta go to the other end and defend. And I thought we also had some really good defensive possessions. We just couldn't come up with the ball, and that's been an issue for us so far early in the season. Is coming up with defensive rebounds, and knowing that they were a really good offensive rebounding team. We allowed them to come in and play to their strength. And our weakness in that area showed, and they took advantage of it, and we kind of just dug ourselves a hole, and then played even from there. Once we got in that hole, we couldn't dig out, and we knew coming in that they were a team with a lot of vets. They've all played on successful teams, and they know how to play. So once they got that lead, they kept executing, and they got their confidence up, and they just kept at it, and we never got in our groove. We never got to the level defensively that we needed to give ourselves a chance in this game.
Why do you think the defensive rebound has been an issue this season?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's breakdowns on the perimeter, and then our bigs got to come over and help, and their man ends up getting a rebound. Sometimes we're just out of position. Sometimes guys are getting pushed in the back. Sometimes, the other team just wants it more. They tip the ball out, and it gets chased down. But it's something that we got to be a lot better about. You give NBA teams multiple opportunities to score the ball, they're going to score the ball. And it's just something that we got to be a lot better at.
You guys had one win against the winning team. You're 1-4. Is that concern you at all?
We lost to the Clippers twice. I think they're the best team in the league right now. We lost to Golden State, probably the strongest offensive team in the league. And then tonight, right? So I think they're, I wouldn't say acceptable losses, but I don't think they're bad losses. I think it just shows how far we have to go, how much better we need to get to be able to compete with these teams. Like I said last year a bunch of times, who are we to say we're concerned? We aren't beating really good teams, and they're doing things that we aren't doing. They're playing at a level that we're not playing at. So I'm just happy that we can say that we're learning through a lot of things right now that we're not doing well, but still finding ways to win games. So it's much more fun than being 7-5 than 2-10.
James, at the beginning of the season, when you addressed the team, you said, we can't wait for things to fall into place. We can't wait. That seems like that's happening.
I don't think we're waiting for it to fall into place. I think we're not asserting ourselves and attacking was obviously an issue for us, but I don't think that necessarily means we're waiting. I think, we just haven't gotten better at it. Guys are trying. We're competing. We're trying to rebound, but it's mistakes leading up to those situations, like I just said, getting beat on the perimeter, and then we put ourselves in a bad position to be better at it. So it's kind of a build-up thing, but I don't doubt the effort. I don't doubt that guys are trying to go out there and get after it and be better about those things. We just haven't gone out there and showed it consistent enough. We've done it in spurts, but I don't think we sitting back and waiting for it to just happen. We got smart enough guys that know it's not just gonna happen. So
Sometimes teams can find themselves on the road, but you guys are just, that's the question.
Yeah.
Are you kind of hopeful that happens on this trip?
Well, we just had our last trip was we had a good trip. We played some pretty good teams, better than what their records say. Now on this trip, we're gonna play some teams, that are also better than what their record says. And we got the Cavs, obviously an elite team. Brooklyn's playing really well. The Knicks got a lot of firepower. New Orleans, they've been playing a lot better. I think they're better than what their record shows. The Rockets, I think they're better than what their record shows. So it's going to be a tough trip. But I do think sometimes you find yourself, when the situation is the toughest, and it's going to be a tough trip for us. And it's still early. We played 12 games, and I think we got a lot of time to kind of shore up the things that we haven't done well so far. But 7-5, and you're not rebounding the ball well, you're not defending at the level you can defend at, not playing very consistent basketball, I'll take it. I'm not happy with some of the things that's happened, but, we're in a good spot.